Hey y'all. Hey everybody. We are live. We are live, y'all. I want to give a couple people a chance to come into the room. First of all, I want to thank y'all for coming to the broadcast this evening. I want to start this evening's conversation off about Pastor Jamal Bryant and the controversial YouTuber Kevin Samuels. As you all may have heard already, um, who I like to call the infamous Jamal Dick him down Bryant, honey. He came for Mr. Kevin Samuels. And he also gave an apology. Hey, Shells. Hey, Shells, love. Hey, everybody coming in. And he also gave an apology. And we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to give a couple people a little bit more time to get in here. I'm going to play my little 30. I still got to give me an intro, y'all. That would be so much easier. And then we're going to jump right on into the conversation. I'm going to give my approach and then we'll see how the show goes. I may drop the link if anybody else may have an opinion. Okay, y'all, we are back. We are back. Yes. Hey, everybody just coming in. Who's in these comments? Hey, Cool Gamer. Hey, Gentle Leo. Thank you for the super chat, love. Thank y'all. Yes, we are monetized, y'all. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, Couponistas. We are moving forward. We met our goal. We just gonna keep on pushing. We ain't worried about nobody else. They ain't talk about nothing. Not a nothing, honey. We ain't answering no questions. We ain't confirming, denying nothing. We just gonna keep it moving. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Shell. Keep on says I'm driving and we'll be listening. Thank you, babe. So anyway, y'all, today we gonna have a conversation about like I said, I like to call him the infamous Jamal Dickham Down Bryant, pastor that is, Jamal Bryant. Okay, so Pastor Jamal Bryant. For some of us who do not know who Pastor Jamal Bryant is, I know who Pastor Jamal Bryant is because I come from a church background. So there was a point I was raised kind of in church, and and I spent a lot of my adult life in the church, going to conferences. So like I'm familiar with a lot of these religious figures, and I do have a somewhat strong opinion about especially the black church today. But anyway, I'll save that for later. Pastor Jamal Bryant, for those of you who do not know Jamal Bryant, one of the, I think, most Hollywoodish things that Jamal Bryant has done is he was married to Real Housewives of, I think, is it Potomac? Uh, Giselle. She plays on the Real Housewives. I don't really follow that series, but I have seen clips and I know who Giselle is. So he was married to her from 2002 to 2009. And he also is the founder of the Empowerment Temple African Methodist Episcopal Church in Baltimore, Maryland. And he left there in 2018 to become the pastor of New Birth Missionary Church, which was pastored by Eddie Long, aka Eddie Wrong. Okay. So he went there in 2018. So I'm going to read just a little bit about Mr. Jamal Harrison Bryant from Wikipedia, what Wikipedia say, just for those of us who don't know too much about Pastor Bryant. Jamal Harrison Bryant, born May 21st, 1971, is an American minister and author. He is the senior pastor of New Birth Missionary Church. He is a graduate of Morehouse College and Duke University. He received his doctorate in ministry degree from the Graduate Theological Foundation. In December 2018, Bryant transitioned from Empowerment Temple African Methodist Episcopal Church in Baltimore, Maryland, to Atlanta, Georgia, to pastor New Birth Missionary Church, which is in DeKalb County, Georgia. Okay. And like I said, he was married to Giselle from 2002 to 2009. He also had a relationship with, if y'all remember the 90s rapper Tweet. She says, she sang that song, "Oops, there goes my hand up over my legs. Oh my." That one. Do y'all know that song? Okay. So he was engaged to her. I did see there was a time where, she was being called first lady and everything, but they never tied the knot. Of course, because of what we will come to discuss in this conversation is scandal and, side chicks and side babies and all kind of sort of debauchery. But anyway, Pastor Jamal Bryant, who is the pastor of New Birth Missionary Church in DeKalb County, Georgia, what they call drug, it says Jamal Bryant drags Kevin Samuels. Okay. Now, what we want to keep in mind here is that Jamal Bryant is a preacher. He's a black preacher in the African American church. He has a big congregation, and probably 90% of his congregation is probably women that grew up in the church. A lot of them. And there's a lot of young women, even if you didn't grow up in the church. So let's just keep that in mind when we are discussing Mr. Jamal Bryant. But anyway, he had a strong opinion on Mr. Kevin Samuels, and he kind of went viral recently for his statements. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said. It's just a short little clip. He did later come to apologize. Also, just a fun fact: Jamal Bryant and Kevin Samuels both are Kappas, so they are fraternity brothers. So in the apology, you will see him apologize to the sorority as well. But anyway, we're going to take a listen here real quick to what Mr. Jamal Bryant had to say about Kevin Samuels. Hold on.
If you don't have an authentic woman of God in your life who can hold you into accountability, then your gift ain't going nowhere. Many of you all are quoting that a woman ought to submit. She ain't supposed to submit to any man. She's supposed to submit to a man who is submitted under God. If he ain't submitted, don't you buck your knee. You better stand right there until you find a man. You are listening to men who have no authority. How can a man say that you are of low value after 35? How can a man say that you do not have the level of traction of a high-powered man when that man has got to get a GoFundMe for his funeral? Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. You got
Okay, hey y'all, am I back? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, we didn't lose the stream. I'm so sorry.
Hey, hey y'all, am I
Uh-oh.
back?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody had a wreck outside. She said, where I live at, Kiev. Y'all is crazy. Somebody had a wreck on the corner. But y'all, imagine me. I took y'all with me. I got the laptop and I'm running outside the house. I'm like, what happened? What happened? And then I see that it's a little wreck, but then I see that my Wi-Fi signal come back on, honey. I hurried up back into the house and sat there. I don't really know. It was enough people out there to help the people. Honey, I was trying to save my stream. I said, "Ooh, let me get back in here." I just hope they didn't knock my whole Wi-Fi out. It jumped back on though. My husband's outside investigating. No, I ain't in Indonesia. Y'all are so shady. Dang. These people, I can't never. They had to mess up my stream. I was on a road too. Anywho, I think I got it back. I'm gonna just keep on going like that didn't even happen. I'm sorry, y'all, for the interruption. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. But I saved the stream. I ran on back in the house. You on high alert? They after the girls. Yeah, girl. We ain't paying nobody. We ain't paying them no attention, honey. I ain't got child. Please, if they unless they somebody come walking up to me and tap me on my shoulder, that's the only way they gonna get a response about anything out of me. You gonna have to tap me on my motherfucking shoulder, honey, and let me know it's real. Other than that, you talking to your damn self, child. I don't know who they talking about, who that person is. I don't know nothing about nothing. Me know nothing, honey. Anyway, y'all. Whew, y'all crazy. Y'all shady though. They said, is you in Indonesia? Like I ain't got enough people dragging my ass. Y'all gonna drag me too about my Wi-Fi? Can I see your cash app? Oh, California girl. Thank you for the super chat. I see it now. I didn't see it in the stream because it had must have already had went up. Thank you so much. Hey, barn dog. Yeah, so anyway, we was talking about girl, have y'all noticed every time I try to get on something they got to do with ministry or try to expose these false prophets, honey, or anything got to do with that, something always mysteriously. The last time I was talking about a false prophet, my internet got to acting all wonky. Child, honey, the spiritual warfare is real, child. They always trying to knock me off the grid. They be like, you ain't gonna talk about that. You only get to talk about this. No, no, no. We are very diverse over here. We're gonna talk about everything. And I'm gonna get this out about this Negro, honey. Mr. Pastor Jamal Dick 'em down Bryant, baby. So anyway, they are demons. I plead the blood over this live stream right now. We rebuke all evil thoughts, all evil intentions off the stream. Thank you, Lord. Amen. No weapons formed. Anyway, so that was the little y'all heard the I don't know how much did y'all hear the could y'all hear because the stream started going out as soon as I started playing past. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna play him again. That might have been the problem. And I wanted to play the apology too, but I probably shouldn't do that. Lord. Y'all see where I'm going with this live stream? Y'all see when I played it, what had happened. I'm going to, but I do want to play the apology. Or maybe we just talk about the apology. So most of you guys do know Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is a popular YouTuber. He is what it says in New York Times article. It says Kevin Samuels, a YouTube and Instagram personality whose blunt lifestyle advice aimed at Black men and women drew a legion of admiring followers and a chorus of detractors who condemned his views as outdated and cruel. He passed away on Thursday in Atlanta. He was 57. And then it goes on to give more details about the actual guest. But anyway, Kevin Samuels described himself as an image consultant. Mr. Samuels had transformed in recent years from a personal stylist into a social media celebrity who built his following on an image of plain-spoken, hyper-masculine authority, usually wearing a finely tailored suit. The approach brought him more than 1 million followers on both YouTube and Instagram, and many of his supporters viewed him as taking courageous stands for what they called traditional values. So Kevin Samuels, as I said, is a YouTube personality. I think most of us in this chat do know are familiar with Kevin Samuels. However, so we heard basically Pastor Jamal Bryant, who has 90% of his congregation are Black women, mind you. So we're going to keep this in mind when Pastor Jamal Dickum Down Bryant pass around ping passer, honey. Now that's the pass around ping passer right there. Okay. So Pastor Jamal Bryant, who has, I believe, one marriage on record, one engagement that I could find, 11,000 children. Pastor Jamal Bryant had a divorce with Giselle in 2009. However, in 2007, Pastor Jamal Bryant, at the time that he was the pastor of Empowerment Temple in Baltimore, Maryland, he was found to have fathered, okay, a 17-year-old member of his congregation. She was 17. Her name was Michelle. And he actually officially acknowledged the baby in 2007. So it didn't exactly say when the son was born. Uh-oh. Yeah, it didn't exactly say when the son was born. But and so this is when he was married. Hey, Coolin with the crew. Hey, baby. Hey, Kilolo. Hey, y'all. Oh, I forgot my screen share went off when I did that. We are talking about Pastor Jamal Bryant, honey, and the controversial Kevin Samuels. Pastor Jamal Bryant, during his worship service, decided to take digs at Kevin Samuels. And of course, if you can hear, and if you've seen the videos, his congregation is all riled up and they're getting into it, and they're just all into what he's saying. However, I titled the video "Right Message, Wrong Messenger," because what, in my opinion, Kevin Samuels had more integrity than Pastor Jamal Bryant. So the thing that gets me is when people get things confused, they compare apples and oranges, right? So if you are professing to be a Christian, and you are not only a Christian, but you're a man of God, you're a pastor, you're a preacher, you're a leader in the Christian faith, right? If that's what you are professing to be, then why are you comparing yourself to someone who is not professing to be a minister, in whatever it is that they're doing? It's not the same thing. Although we all held to the same standard as human beings, right? To be kind and respectful of one another, even though we don't always do that. But what I'm saying is there is a distinct difference. And because I came up in the Christian faith, I know that Christians don't have a problem with pointing out the difference in Christian folk and so-called heathens, right? But what I don't get, and I heard Larry Reed say on his platform before, what he calls it is that church mindset that kind of feeds into this whole monster that has become the Pastor Jamal Bryant at this point, is church brain. He calls it like church brain. but it's actually an indoctrinated way of thinking. And that's not to say that I don't believe in God. I absolutely believe in God. I was raised as a Christian my entire life. I do, however, I have seen so much. I have been behind the veil in the church. Okay. I've been to so many conferences. I was loosed by TD Jake 50, 11 times, child. Woman thou art loose, honey. I done got loose. TD Jake said I done got loose and wrapped back up and loose again, baby. 15,000 times. So I knows what I'm talking about. Hey, Miss Rhonda. So it sounds like neither of the men practice what they preach. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So also, so not only did, and you know what? I didn't look this up. Let me see. Jamal Bryant, he was born in 1971. How old was Jamal Bryant in 2007, having a baby with a 17-year-old, honey? 71, 81, 91, 2001. He was 36 years old. Whoa. So he was 36 years old when he impregnated one of his 17-year, and he was also married with twin daughters when he impregnated one of his church members. Then in 2016, he had another baby with a church member, same church, Empowerment Temple in Baltimore, Maryland. However, he had gotten a divorce in 2009. So he was single, honey, and ready to mingle after 2009. He has been single even up to this day. However, during that time, he dated the 90s rapper, as I said, Tweet. And if you go and there's some videos out there of Tweet recalling her experience, with the church and with Pastor Brian. And she said, honey, never. She'll if that's what they are, if that's how they giving it up, baby, she'll stay a sinner. Yes, she'll stay a sinner. Because at the time he was dating Tweet, I believe what came out why they ended their engagement is, which leads us to now, because even now this was back then, but even now, so in 2016, he had another baby with a church member. Then remember in 2018, he left the church in Baltimore, Maryland. Some people say that he was that was right after his relationship with Tweet, a few years after, and all the stuff was coming out about him with all the babies and all the women and all of that. So some people say that he felt like it was in his best interest to go down to New Birth. Now we're gonna talk about why New Birth would send for Jamal Dickum down Bryant, okay? After what they had went through with their previous pastor, Mr. Eddie Long, aka Eddie Wrong. Okay? It's church brain. None of this makes sense, right? Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant, whereas he may be a very eloquent speaker, a very educated man. He may have the book smart, the book knowledge. He has a degree in divinity. Checked all the boxes, right? Yes, 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 yes. He looks the part. However, his whole track record is that of being a whoremonger. He's an adulterer. He's a fornicator. He also disrespect black women by out here just making babies and creating single family homes, hiding women, having side pieces, and then getting up on Sunday mornings and Wednesday Bible study and lying to your 90% female black congregation. So Jamal Bryant, in my opinion, was definitely not the right messenger for this message, honey. Because as I said, I am of the opinion I probably will listen to Kevin Samuels and take him more seriously. And I don't agree with the whole Samuels rhetoric. I listened to it a few times, but I never really got into it. It's not my thing. However, I was taught also in my Christian upbringing, honey, that you don't speak ill of the dead. So rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, and my prayers go out to his family. But listen, because you can't play with God. These people think this is a joke. And the worst thing you can do is be out here and be on bullshit and call yourself doing it in the name of the Lord. Like, the church has gotten to the point where they judge people on so many minute things, like whether you cuss or if you drink a beer, stuff that, in my opinion, in my spiritual walk with God, especially since I came into the understanding that it is a spiritual walk and not a religious walk, right? Once I came into that understanding and developed my own personal, intimate relationship with God outside of the church that I was brought up in, I realized that none of that stuff to me really matters. All of that is surface stuff, right? When it comes to God, and the reason how I know it for myself is because I've watched it play out in my life. Like, I'm a very, very, very blessed woman. I have no regrets about anything that I've ever been through, that I've ever experienced. When I tell you that God has had his hand on my life, and I'm owed nothing. Because even on my worst day, I always had the strength and wherewithal to make a way, to see a way, to keep pushing, to keep excelling, to keep making goals for myself in spite of my flaws, and keep working, just chipping away at it until I got it. And I got it. The things that are important in life for me, I got that. I have morals, I have values, I have a very loving family. I raised some rock star children, okay? They are beautiful. They are smart. They are educated. They are doing the thing. They love me, right? My husband loves me. I'm very spiritually connected to my creator. So I'm not lacking anything. However, the hypocrisy, I find it glaring. And I have these conversations a lot. This is kind of a different side of me that y'all probably have not seen, but I'm very passionate about this, even though I haven't spoke on this platform that much about it. This is one of the things that I'm real passionate about because I experienced it. I lived it, right? And so because was in the traditional church for so long, I have a lot of family and I have a lot of friends that are still in the traditional um, church, meaning they worship in the traditional style still, right? So we had these debates often. Like, I love them, they love me. It takes nothing away from our relationship. We just feel and think differently now. And some of the things, right, that even, and I am guilty of it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point because I was raised that way. So when you're raised a certain way, it takes a while to reprogram your thinking. And so um some of the things that I have seen go on, some of the things that, listen, some of the things that even up to this day that I have seen go on in the people in my life that are deep in the church, I have seen them overlook or sweep up under the rug or make excuse for, is absolutely absurd. I have seen it all. So this thing here with Jamal Bryant, um I am not like new to that, honey. I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see exactly. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't curse, but it's okay to cheat on your spouse and not raise your children. Makes no sense. Absolutely. California girl says, I am Unitarian. I don't think God has time for that. I believe in a loving God. Absolutely. So Like this Jamal Bryant, it's not new. It's a million of these copies of Jamal. And I'm being facetious when I say million, but you know what I mean. It's a lot. It's a lot running around in the black church because I feel like, for one thing, ministry is a way for black men to grab some power back from this white supremacist society that has almost stripped them of their manhood, right? Black men, I'm speaking about. And so, ministry is a place for the average Joe black man. Okay, he don't even got to be all that good looking, honey, to have women falling at his feet and people just in general dang on near worshiping him. And in some cases, giving them their money. He's living off the whole church. And a lot of times that goes to their head. I mean, I get it. We're human. So, you know what I mean? And a part of our human emotion, a part of the big thing that humans struggle with is ego. So if somebody's pumping you up, if people are pumping you up and they're putting you in a place, then if you don't check yourself and if you're not grounded, you will find yourself being, very, very high-minded, should I say. And even Pastor Jamal Bryant, I had read an excerpt when he spoke about why he left, why he thought it was a good idea for him to leave his old church. And he said that he felt like he had gotten to a place of entitlement, that he had gotten complacent, and that he felt like it was that he basically was Empowerment Temple, that Jamal Harrison Bryant and Empowerment Temple were synonymous, that was basically his brand, that was his thing, and it was one and one. And he said that God came to him in an epiphany, and you know he realized it wasn't about him and he needed to change his thoughts. And so he went to Atlanta. However, when he went to Atlanta, he did not retire his hoish ways. Okay. Because there is another baby mother, another baby mother, right? And at the time, and check this out. This how church brain works. At the time that the rumors were going on, since he's been at New Birth now. Oh, well, let me back up before I get to that. Let me explain to you about New Birth and why I feel like that is a perfect example of what I'm calling church brain. So, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. I'm sure it is filled with a lot of good God-fearing people, right? However, these wonderful people already had poured all this time, energy, money, and dedication into this ministry, only to be embarrassed, lied to, and just I feel like totally defrauded by their previous minister, Mr. Eddie Long, by him living a double-minded lifestyle, honey. Okay. Hey Jill, how you doing, baby? And so after them going through that, right? Actually seeing the depravity, actually seeing, like, for instance, like, so if you're in the church, like, it didn't dawn on me that these people were just regular people for a long time. And I'm telling you, I was raised in the church and I felt like I was around a bunch of holy, sanctified people. And however, it wasn't that I was around a lot of fake people, undelivered people, right? A lot of religious people. And I feel like just because you can go to, are we buffering again? Oh Lord, no. Are they trying to fix the poll, y'all? Okay, we back. I feel like just because you can go, anybody can learn anything. That doesn't give you an anointing to do so, right? So it also says that God gives us all gifts, and the gifts are of no repentance, which means that God doesn't, he doesn't regret giving us our gifts, and he doesn't take them away. We are all born with our gifts. It is up to us if we choose to use them for good or for evil. So we have a lot of dynamic, charismatic speakers. They have the oomph, and they have the it factor to be able to have people follow them, to listen to them, to be able to affect how people think and how they move, right? But in regards to God, you can still have your gift, and you can operate in your gift your whole life, but your gift without the anointing has no power. So I feel like that's what we're witnessing in this time when you look at the traditional church. It's a lot of people with gifts, but they've lost their anointing. They don't really have no power. What what what's that they say? Having a form of godliness but denying the power therein, honey. So yeah, he got another baby mother. Okay. And so he stood up in front of his church. Now y'all heard him on that recording. Well, no, we that's on his apology. But I have chosen not to play the apology, y'all, because when I played the first part of it, that's when my Wi-Fi went out. And I think California girl's right. It might be the demons jumping all in my stuff. They don't even want to hear me, but y'all. They said, oh hell no. It was either the demons or the angels. One of them was protecting us. So let's just say they did us a favor. And so we're not gonna play that. But uh y'all can go listen. It's all over the internet. One thing he said in his apology was he believes in truth, and whatever he speaks on this platform, he was talking about in his church, it has to be truth. Whether if you're wrong, you're wrong. You just have to say you're wrong. You just have to stand in it. You just got to be accountable. He went on this whole long spiel before he issued this so-called apology to Kevin Samuel's family, for speaking on him, and then also for stating that Kevin Samuels, had a GoFundMe and all that stuff. And because I guess that stuff turned out to not be true, that he wasn't broke or whatever. And you know what? I found that to be odd for people to say, especially knowing that he's on monetized platforms and people knowing how many followers and views he get. Like he gets a check every month from these platforms. Now I know, you can easily mess up your money, but he wasn't. I don't feel like it was ever believable that he was destitute to where he couldn't at least had enough money in the bank to pay for a phone. Pay for a phone, honey. He could definitely pay for a phone. Firefly says, "Oh, Darren, exactly, Darren." Darren says, "Did God come to him and tell him to take care of and claim all of them legitimate kids, illegitimate kids?" Right. Firefly says, just like Jay Wizzle, damaging and causing more damage, more trauma to an already fractured demographic. People are seeking refuge and they get predators. Absolutely. Yeah, listen, the pastor out here reading the blogs. Yes, first of all, so Darren, that's a good point to bring up because check this out. First of all, why in the world would you think that your oh so saved congregation of women, right, would even know who Kevin Samuels is? And why do you even know who Samuels is? Jamal, Pastor Jamal Dickum Down Bryant, aka Pastor Pass Around Ping, okay? I feel like he's the biggest clout chaser in the religious community, honey. Because Pastor, every song he used song lyrics from the hip hop songs in his sermons. Anytime there's a big issue that hits the blogs, he always throws that in his sermon. So maybe that's why Newbird thought that he would be, because he's very, like I said, he's very charismatic. He He got all the right things to make up this dynamic preacher. He got all the right things but the anointing, and he ain't delivered. He's a whole clout chaser. He been doing that pretty much his whole career. But my thing is, anyway, back to Newburgh, the congregation. So after they had that fiasco with Pastor Eddie Long, I'm trying to figure out what made them, when they as a congregation or whoever made the decision, when they were looking for another head pastor, because I believe it was like they had like assistant pastors, associate pastors, and stuff like that filling in for a few years, and there wasn't like a head pastor. So they got to the point where they wanted to um he they got to the point they wanted to appoint a head pastor permanently, right? So they were shopping different uh preachers out here, I guess. I guess that's how it's done, honey. I mean, I guess they didn't pray. Clearly they didn't pray to God. Hey, absolute. Hey, baby. Clearly they did not pray and seek the word of the Lord, okay? Before they made a decision. I feel like their decision was based all off of business, a business model. They brought the person that they felt like would bring the most traction and get the people back into the pews, because they had New Birth is a huge church. And whereas they still did have a lot of people going there after the Eddie Long thing, they lost a lot of their membership. So they were really looking for a way to get back on the map, so to speak. Honey, God ain't had nothing to do with hardly none of this. None of it. But so again, they decide that, I guess, having a pass around pastor is better than having, with what Eddie Long put them through. I guess maybe they was just happy that he was, and they could verify for sure that he liked women. Maybe that's what it is. Because he sure had a full resume full of womanizing, honey, fornicating, adulterating. Jamal Bryant is for the streets, child. And they decided that was good. Hey, Regalio, that would be the best fit after that scandal to come to their church. Why? Because so they could bring more scandal? I'm just so confused. I don't get the train of thought. So yeah, Pastor Pass Around Peen, Pastor Dickum down. That's what we like to call him. He decided to come for Kevin Samuels to appease his crowd. Are we buffering again, y'all? Oh, they are really messing with me. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this string. The devil is a lie, honey. The devil is a lie. Yeah. He was slinging sanctified peen all over Baltimore. Yes, he was, honey. Tainting the holy water. But my thing, now let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think, what is it with these people when they having all these relations, y'all? What do they believe that because they so Christian that they can't get no STDs or STIs? What are they calling it now? STIs? What is all this unprotected sexual activities going on for? I'm so confused. Why is all the babies coming? So anyway, he stood up in front of Newburgh when the first rumors started about him having another baby. Are we gone again? Lord, this is gonna drive me crazy. Hold on, y'all. Oh, y'all. Oh, but I think y'all can still hear me, right? Yep.
Oh, but I
Okay.
think y'all can
We
still hear
still
me,
there,
right?
y'all. Ooh, this Wi-Fi is sketchy, y'all. Tonight, touch and go. This Wi-Fi is crazy. Anyway, so I don't forgot my train of thought now, y'all. But anyway, uh, pass around. He was up there taking the holy water all in Baltimore, and I find it weird. Oh, we was talking about the STDs. I don't know why they not wrapping their sausage up. I don't know why they think that tainted holy water, honey, is any more protected than anybody else slinging peen all over the place. I just want to know why they still let him preach to them. Real shit. Like, why? And did y'all hear the first part of that? He was talking about how a man, they should want a man that had, basically he was saying that, a woman should want a strong man that got self-control, a man of authority. Don't listen to no man who ain't got, because he ain't got no authority over blah blah blah. It was like wah wah wah. Dude, you can't even control your body parts. You can't even turn down a piece of puss. Baby, Jamal Bryant ain't probably never met a piece of puss that he ain't said yes to. Honey, that is the whole pot calling the kettle black. The whole stove. Him and Giselle also reunited. Fedora said men his age just happy to get hard. Protection could cause deflation. Honey, he still had some miles to go if he wasn't so busy his whole entire life passing that mug out. I be trying to tell these men around here, honey, you probably got, I think what they don't understand, see, erectile dysfunction happens whenever you use all your, you know what I'm saying? You only got so many strokes. A peen only comes with so many lifetime strokes on it, right? So when you just being all haphazardly, that's what I told my sons. When you just being all haphazardly with your peen and you just spread it all around anywhere, and you ain't uh coveting your strokes, honey, you run out of strokes. That got to be where erectile dysfunction come from, chap. You gotta stretch that. You gotta stretch that thing out. If you plan on being older and still stroking, honey, you gotta save some of them strokes. But see, men be out there. They want to give up all their strokes at one time, and then they wonder why they stuff won't. It be in their mind. They just can't get that sucker to pipe up because they didn't run out of strokes. I'm telling you, you run out of strokes. You got a dingling has an expiration date. It got a stroke. It got a stroke limit on it. Telling you, allegedly. And also, let me also say, uh, all of this is allegedly about Mr. Jamal Bryant, and everything in this stream is allegedly. It's all my opinion, honey. So yeah, Kevin Samuels, even as controversial as his thoughts and ideas may have been, I feel like at least he was authentic in uh in what he was saying. If that's how he felt, that's how he felt. But to be a man of God and be a whole fraud out here is crazy. But it's the church, honey. It's the church members that perpetuates this type of environment because they won't check these men and they won't check this behavior. Matter of fact, it seemed like they sought it out. So what is that? Just 4 years ago? And I think I went back to the first baby that he acknowledged in 2007. I think the son was born in 2006 with the 17-year-old church member. So this ain't nothing new. Jill's comfort zone said, your strokes ain't for different folks all at once. Tweety says, is that scientific? Girl, I think so. But you know, most of the scientists are doctors, are men. So they're not gonna really tell us whether they figured that out or not. I told you. You can tell they men because, honey, they cured erectile dysfunction before they cured diabetes, child. You said, oh, adore me. We actually having a very righteous conversation about some so not so righteous folks, honey. Hey, Miss LaFern, Fedora, my boo. Hey, V Lenore. Hey, y'all. Yeah. So, honey, Mr. Dick 'em down Bryant, clout chasing, pass around ping pastor, honey, is the last person that should be trying to read Kevin Samuels or any other man for that matter. Until he get control of all his body parts, baby, sat down. Sat down. And you notice he only did that. I want to play his apology, y'all. I'm gonna try to get, if it not, listen, y'all start praying for me. We're gonna listen to Jamal Bryant's apology, but I want y'all to pray. Oh God, I see the. Oh, I went YouTube, y'all. I see V the Nora been posting, honey. You gathering the girls today, V? Okay. So Pastor Jamal Bryant issues an apology, right? And we're gonna listen to some of this apology real quick. But y'all need to start praying because y'all know these demons is lurking over this live. Every time I try to do something righteous, they want to come jumping in my Wi-Fi. Child. Ooh, here we go. Let's see.
Got to give our children, and I want to express them aloud for just one moment. The sound of your offense, hear this, the sound of your offense should be the same volume of your apology. Sound of your offense should be at the same volume of your apology. And so if you did something wrong out loud, then don't apologize to me with a whisper. I can't hear anybody in here. I'm going to take just one moment. I want to take a moment. Last week, while we were in worship, I made a reference to now deceased public critic and public intellectual about relationships, Brother Samuels. As a consequence, later information came forth that what it is that I said was incorrect. This place is a place of truth. Everything that I say from this place must be a place of truth as it represents the gospel of God. I don't care whether you are a pastor, a bishop, or a postman. When you are wrong, you have to own when you are wrong. And so not in a quiet place, but from the same pulpit in which I said it, I wanted to address it. Everybody wants to be an adult until it's time to apologize. I am a full-grown adult, and I take full accountability of everything that I say and everything that I do. So I wanted to take a moment and apologize to the Samuels family. I wanted to apologize to the larger community. I wanted to apologize to my noble brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Hear this, because an apology is only messed up if you match it with an excuse. Apologies do not come with an excuse. An apology comes with ownership. And I want to make a very clear lesson and indication: when people hold you accountable, that does not make them a hater. When people hold you accountable, that means they have expectation for what it is that you ought to be doing and how you ought to flow. This week, I got a whole lot of people that want to help me be accountable. And I want to thank them for helping me to be a better person. I'm so thankful that God ain't finished with me yet. I don't do everything that I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to do it. But a repentance means there is a change of behavior. So as a consequence, I want to say to you, watch me grow, watch me do better, and watch me represent the body of Christ at a much higher level than what I've done before. If I've let you down, it was never my intention. If I've dishonored you, never my intention. You felt disrespected, never my intention. My intention every time I stand is for God to be glorified and for the people to be equipped. Now, let's go do the work of Jesus Christ and do what it is that God has called us to do.
Oh, are we buffering a little bit, y'all? Listen, of course, I was gonna say that same thing, Firefly. Now, listening to it, right? He got the whole package. He know how to talk that talk, and he, at the right time with the breath. He got the whole preacher's thing down. Okay. Only problem with his apology is that his behavior is a direct contradiction to most of the stuff he said in here. For one, everything that he says from that platform in that church has to be the truth, and he has to be accountable. He's accountable for everything he says and does. That is not true. He stood in front of his church and addressed the issues on whether he had another outside baby. This was maybe 2019 when him and Giselle broke up. They reunited, and then they officially, announced, I think it was summer of 2021, that they were not going to get back together. Because, of course, she probably realized he wasn't nothing but the same old Negro that he was back in 2009. However, according to her, they do remain really good friends, and they have a good co-parenting relationship. Abso, we love you, baby. Darren J, these ninjas already have their apology ready before they make their salacious and attention-grabbing comments contrived. Well, Firefly, we did say that Pastor Jamal Bryant is sort of a clout chaser. He's an attention whore. Okay. This is that 2022 type of ministry. They reunited so he could have so she could have a story. Oh, on the Real Housewives, honey, what she had been single too long. She had been divorced since 2009. That was a long time to still be calling yourself a housewife, huh? I can see that. But he was all for it. That's how you know he wanted the attention, honey. Yeah. I so in 2000 and after he cheated, after he stood in front of on his platform and told his church, I do not have a baby coming with anyone in this area or anyone in this congregation. Now, when I heard it, that stuck out to me. And it was a couple years ago. Then I heard a couple other people, smart people, doing commentary on it, and they caught on to that too. Well, now come to find out, after that, we learned from a couple other YouTubers and a couple other articles that I read that Mr. Bryant, so he was telling, he wasn't being all the way truthful. It was a lie of oh God, I don't know. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, y'all. They working on. Who just called me? They working on that pole out there now. Mm-hmm. They had somebody run into that pole, y'all. They trying to mess with me. They knew I was coming for their booties tonight. Jamal got his folks' eyes. He is known to follow. Got his folks looking. He is known to follow the blogs and will strike YouTubers speaking on him. Oh Lord. Where is the baby? I haven't heard that the baby has been proven to exist. No, I heard that it was, oh God, he gonna strike me, Lord. That now that'd be all I need, child. Are they flagging the video? I think it's the pole outside though, honestly. I ain't even gonna give them too much, as QB would say. Not this time, honey. But I know how they work, child. The baby, yeah, that baby was DNA tested, Villanor. The baby from the most recent baby, actually all of them, as far as I know, have been tested, and he's just not openly claiming the last two. I believe the baby mother, the last baby, has been speaking out. I think she gets a check. And you know what else is disgusting with that I found with these low down Negroes? Uh, they out here doing all this crap, right? They get these girls pregnant. They don't marry them because either they're already married or they're moving on to the next chick or whatever it is. As they're being pastors representing God and the church. And what they do is it's gotten to the point now where they know these attorneys, right? So that when it's time to go to court and handle the DNA and the child support, honey, they don't be having nothing to do with these kids. They write up and they be making all this money, but they get their finances rigged up and get the lawyer to where they paying like $3,000 a month. There's legit some pastors that got all these side babies and they're making millions of dollars a year. And if not millions, hundreds of thousands, and they literally paying like $1,000, $1,500 a month. I counted seven children. But I seen a quote by Giselle's father. Now I don't know if this was just him, just saying something or not, but he said he believes that Jamal has 8 kids or more. So I don't know. Honey, he only got one wife. He got 2 girls with the woman that was his wife. So all them other children came from out of wedlock and from women that he was supposed to be their spiritual leader, their spiritual father. Honey, just call him Pastor Dick 'em down. You'll see him around, honey. Yeah, they out here being a whole joke. A whole joke. But like I said, I thank God that I am spiritually grounded, that I realize that listen, I see the play. I'm not no dummy. I've been walking with God a long time, and my relationship is very much real. But I'm not for the fuckery on no level. Not on YouTube, as far as this channel, not in a church, not on my job, not in relationships. Not I don't play that. Period.com. I'll call out all the bullshit and I can see through it. So, but this is one of the things that I am, because I have a lot of experience, honey. It burns me up, and I have these debates all the time with my family and friends, and they just be like, "Girl, you crazy." But no, listen. I know I've been on both sides of this coin, and it ain't really that deep. It's just a matter of, honey, when your walking ain't adding up to your talking, I ain't listening. That's pretty much what it came down to for me. It was just that simple. It wasn't all that spiritual and deep, honey. God gave me good enough common sense, right? He equipped me with enough skills and discernment to know what's what. I ain't have to have no angel come out of the sky. Wasn't no fire and brimstone. wasn't nothing that came that was so dynamic that made it was just one day but I had been seeking the truth. If you seek God, you will sure enough find him, honey. Darren said he need to hang with Future, Nick, and them. Okay, with all these babies. So it just I'm more of a and I take a hands-on approach. So no, no, nope. And so that's my thing with it. That's my thing with it. And I'm not. Back when I first started, you know what? One of the most profound things that happened to me many years ago, I was sitting in church and it came apart in the service where our pastor and his wife had gotten up and they were talking about their daughter was going to college and her visiting colleges and all of this stuff. You know how they do the little is it orientation, and then you have college week and finding schools and all this stuff. And they were explaining this experience, right? And they were um I like the way, so they were talking and it was like everybody was all happy. Oh yes, oh yes, oh that's so beautiful. Now mind you, these children were going to visit private colleges and stuff, right? And they were having, now at the same time one of my children was going to college. And so it hit me all of a sudden. I'm thinking, well damn, I'm sitting here filling out financial aid forms while we all are in here funding this, and no slight to the children or anything, because you should give the children the best of anything. But I'd be damned if I'm going to pay for your kids to go on all day college trips and all day this, that, and the third. Y'all already done moved out of the neighborhood of the church, right? Y'all done already moved all the way out to the suburbs. Now your kids is going to private colleges and I'm filling out FAFSA forms. The devil is a damn lie. Oh Lord. Abso, you in here? What is you doing? Hey, Tweety Boo. Darren J said, I know you lying. Ain't no way you were crazy. Who Villanor have a Villanor had a crush, honey? Let me go up here and see. V said he sway. You met him before. You talking about Jamal Bryant? You had a crush on Jamal. See, girl, that drip. He ain't all that attractive though, V. But look, women don't. If we talking about Jamal Bryant, I think we are. Women don't look at men for just like necessary to be. They don't have to be cute. Let me just say that they don't have to be cute, handsome, or whatever. Everybody should be flourishing and being able to send their kids to private school, right? Yes, because the blessing. So now, what they teach us is the blessing flow from the head down. But in all actuality, what was happening, Tweety, was the blessing was flowing from down up. You see what I'm saying? It was a bunch of small people grouped together, blessing the top. When the blessing is supposed to come from the head down, the spiritual blessing, the financial blessing, all of that. Oh, yeah. So I was like, That was one of the things that started. It was a lot. And see, what I say is this is the problem that I made. So basically, if you want to go enjoy your nice, comfortable Christian life, honey, don't get off the pew. Don't join no organizations. Don't go behind the veil of the church, child, because that's when everybody's masks start coming off. And sometimes you catch them without their makeup, baby, and it's a scary sight. Especially after you done seen all the theatrics and the performing in front of the people. So once I started commingling and intermingling, well, as I grew up, I always was intermingling, but as I grew up and I started to understand what was happening in the background, because there's a lot of guilt that comes with that. Oh, you need to be delivered. You got to stop this. You need to stop that. If you're not doing X, Y, and Z, they preach holiness, but live hell. I ain't gonna be bound by that type of train of thought. I'm just not gonna do it, honey. I'm gonna walk it out with God. He done carried me this far. I don't owe them nothing. I don't owe anybody nothing but God. That's just that. I am so lost. If you are speaking about the last life, I never hit the panel. You must be confused. He may be talking about the comments, V. But I mean, that was last panel. I think we all came to the conclusion, honey, that was just a little wonky, and it wasn't. Oh, I wanted to keep my camera on. Doggone it. Now it's popping off. Okay, y'all. I came on my phone. They are fixing that pole. My husband just told me they fixing that pole, so my Wi-Fi is gonna jump in and out. I thank you guys for coming with me to have this conversation. I was gonna drop the link, but I don't want to keep getting knocked off the stream. That is annoying. Hey, Iron Brooks. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna let them fix that thing. And tonight, I was planning on kicking it with y'all a little bit, so I'll probably come back. But I do gotta let this Wi-Fi because it's just gonna keep kicking me out of this stream yard. Adore me. Stay on coupon. But it keeps kicking me out. Adore me. Well, I'm on the phone. If I get kicked out one more time, I'm gonna end the stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to stay. I did switch to my phone, so let's see if that'll stay on more. Absolutely. I'm so glad you got resolution, honey, because you would show in these comments trying to get an understanding, baby, wasn't you? Anywho, oh well, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm gonna try to log back into the StreamYard on my phone to drop the link in case anybody to see if anybody would like to come up and add to the conversation or say anything since we are chatting this evening. Thank you guys for coming in the stream. Please hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Cost us anything. I'm gonna mute both streams for a second, because I'm going back in on the computer to drop the link, y'all. Hold on. Ah, you good, Absol, baby. We told you was all right. You the one to keep talking about it. We have all moved on. A new day, a new dollar to be made. That's it. That's all. Okay, let me mute both of these and drop this link. Okay. All right, y'all. I think we are all good now, y'all. So I'm gonna pin this link. Let me go find my other phone. If anybody would like to come up and give their commentary or make a statement about what we talked about or anything else y'all want to talk about, please feel free. I just dropped the link. I'm trying to find my other device so I can pin it so I don't have to go back in since my laptop is acting all crazy. Let me see. So we'll do that. How have y'all been doing today? I see V been on that community board, honey. What did I miss? I sound like Luke Skywalker. V Lenora is a hot topic. Absolutely. V, what you got going on, girl? I seen you was on that community wall. What happened? Or maybe I shouldn't ask what had happened. This would always get me in trouble, y'all. This exactly what always get me in trouble. Let me take that comment down. Okay. A hater was on the line. Okay. Something. A hater was on the line, child. I figured I missed a lot on YouTube today. Oh, okay. Ooh-wee. That's crazy. Man, how many panels was there today? I think if I did her live, I watched her live yesterday and I watched her live today. And then she been tearing that community wall up. I figured it would be some chatter. I just didn't have time to scrounge the streets, honey. Oh, girl. Listen, B, look, check this out. I decided y'all know I've been thinking about it, right? But just like I attack any other uh, a source of opposition in my life, like I always have. I thought about it and I looked into it, and from what I got to this is the way I look at it, and this is the way I'm moving going forward. The bottom line to it is this, right? It is what it is. There's nothing, y'all. They are not going to be able to bully me, shame me, expose me, dox me, do anything to shut me up or take my voice. I decided that I wanted to share on this platform. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to engage with my audience. I'm not going to address any of that foolishness because for me, in order for me, you to feel like you're going to get me to answer any of your questions or justify anything, confirm for you anything, you're going to have to be in my motherfucking face, right? Tapping me on my shoulder, and you're going to have to ask me your questions face to face. Other than that, I don't owe you, and I don't owe you nothing then, but you'll be more apt to get a response from me. We won't be addressing any of that. We're going to go forward and we're going to let them demons do what they do. If they feel like they want to be all invested in whatever. We don't confirm nor deny. What we do, we ain't looking at y'all. We looking past you. And I really don't know what to tell them. I thought about it, and that it is what it is. I don't owe you shit. I don't have to tell you nothing. I ain't got to justify nothing, and y'all not about to stop my bag. I got on this platform to get in my bag, and I'm gonna keep working and working and working until I meet my goal, and I'm not gonna let none of them stop me. All the talking. First, you look for one reason, because most of the people that will be talking, half these people are fucking psychotic, and I have seen their lives, right? So even on my worst day, I know for a fact that ain't nothing ever went on in my life that had me running around clucking like these fools. Okay? So, like I said earlier, no matter what you say, no matter what you come up with, baby, I still shitteth on thou. So that's just the attitude I got from it. I ain't thinking about them. If they want to ask me something, if they want to know who I am, what my name is, if they want to know where I live and all that, they're gonna have to come, they're gonna have to pull the fuck up. That's what you're gonna have to do. If you that invested and you want to know that bad about coupon therapy, what she got going on, pull up. Other than that, I ain't paying you no mind. I ain't thinking about their ass. I ain't thinking about them. If you just see them, if you just listen to them, honey, I can imagine. I didn't hear the Jay Wilson panel, but I've heard them before, all grouped up, sounding pitiful and pathetic. I got to telling myself, I was like, girl, if you even second guess yourself one more time, knowing the people that you dealing with, child, bye. I'll smack my own damn self. Because I don't owe them nothing. Y'all not about to force me to do nothing. They not about to ask me nothing. You're not about to hold me accountable for nothing. Okay? If you don't like what I'm saying, don't click on my video. Anything that you got to say outside of my video, I ain't even listening to your ass. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, that's right, Absol. Move the fuck around. That's what I'm telling them. Move around. You need tips on pole dancing or the red light district from one of the cast members of the pose. How Heidi gonna give V Lenore advice? What? Don't be a hater with her own past. Right. Absol said, add to your bag. I'll keep my bag, goofies. Right. Don't spend all your time trying to uncover my identity, honey, in my background, because it ain't gonna pay you nothing. It ain't gonna pay you nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. Spend some time investing in yourself, child. And then you know what else I heard? This was great, y'all. It touched my spirit, I swear, when I heard it. Fi said, I don't know, was it I think it was this live. Did her last live, I believe. I don't know, y'all. Uh, so don't quote me on what live it was. But she said, well, what can these people do? It ain't going beyond the beef sector. And I was like, now ain't that the realest shit that you ever wrote? Girl, who are these people? They ain't nobody to hold nobody accountable for shit. Nothing. They ain't got a right to question nobody about nothing. And that's why I won't be answering no questions for them. Period. These people so bothered by strangers. They got everything that's wrong with them. I would be a fool to get bothered or to address anything with these fools because I don't owe them nothing and I ain't justifying nothing. And like I said, if any of y'all want to know who I am, what my name is, what I look like in real life, even though I've showed my face, you're gonna have to pull up and say it to my motherfucking face. Other than that, what are you talking about? What are we talking about here? So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I thought about it. I am, as I get older, I like to evaluate a situation and not just jump in. So for like a minute there, I was a little, I was like, I'll be mainly because the headache, not because I'm scared or anything. Because when I came to this platform, when I set it up in a way that, and I already knew that I wasn't about to be running around here having these people work me overtime. Like I knew that, but then lights, camera, action time, it gets a little, it gets a little different. But at the same time, I'm just gonna remain true to myself, and I'm not featuring them. I wouldn't give a fuck what they said about me. I wouldn't care what they pulled up, what they said was me, what they said wasn't me. We are not featuring them hoes. I'm not featuring it on my platform. We ain't featuring it over here. Period. Until they pull up, that's when y'all be hearing about me seeing somebody and y'all know somebody that is real, that they know who I am and all this stuff, because you'll be hearing about me, you know what I'm saying? A confrontation. It won't be because somebody was, them made their thumbs bleed, looking up all my information or trying to find me, doxing 15 million other different people. I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't give a damn. You gonna have to give peace a child, please. I wish I would. Can't say cent, can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm not worried about child. I'm not giving nobody no interview. They can think what they want to think. Whatever they say, that's what it is. And if y'all want to believe it, go on with them. I mean, not y'all. I know y'all don't. I'm talking about anybody. I'm just speaking in general. Anybody that want to believe it, be my guest. I'm not gonna waste not an ounce of time trying to disprove anyone of anything. Because I don't owe them nothing. I don't owe just because I created a platform. So now all of a sudden, because somebody say, I want to know who you are. I think that I'm gonna go find this. I think you should tell me everything about your life. What have you ever done? Have you done? Fuck you. At the end of the day, I don't have to tell you shit. You can do all the digging that you want to, and I still ain't got to tell you nothing. You just gonna be sitting over there mad with all whatever information you pulled up, and it still ain't gonna pay you a dime. And I'm still gonna be over here on my monetized platform trying to keep working and working at this thing that I set out to do, and I'm gonna just keep working it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Period. Look, you don't want to see, girl, that's the only way they gonna get me to respond to any of these motherfuckers with all that shit that they talking about. I'm gonna have to be on the news, Fedora. That's the only way. These motherfuckers, they gonna have to come see me in person before I answer any questions on this platform about my personal life. I wouldn't give a fuck what they put out here. Before I come up here and start explaining myself, They gonna have to see me in person, and yeah, I probably will be on the news. It's gonna have to get that deep. Until they talking about pulling up and all that, not even talking about it until they being about it, baby. We not worried about that. We not featuring none of that. Them are all just distraction tactics. Them are tricks of the enemy. And I'm so glad that I have such wonderful people around me, including y'all in the chat. Whenever I'm speaking out loud and I'm saying things, y'all get me together. Oh, no, no, no. It's very encouraging. And we all need that sometimes. Change is sometimes scary. It's different. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'll check, Steph. Oh yeah, yes, I think I did. I see. Let me try to go back up. I do believe I seen. I didn't see yours, Steph, but I seen California Girls for sure. Let me go. I had to go all the way back up. Okay. Yes, I seen. I can also go in my. Let me check my studio to make sure. Look, y'all, I got a whole studio. Let me check my official paperwork, y'all. Look, please hold. Thank y'all so much for the super chat. Hey, Kilolo, I am Brooks. Did I say hi to y'all? I thank y'all so much for coming through. Y'all always showing your girl love. And most of all, I do want to say this too. I want to thank y'all for coming over here with me, for like just giving me a chance to get up here, and y'all been so supportive. Every time I come on, y'all always come in the chat. We having a good time. Y'all allowing me to grow and work this process in front of y'all, and also allowing me to be me on the platform. And what I mean by that is, I am a very diverse woman. I'm gonna probably bring different things at different times to the platform, and I thank you guys for just allowing me to be that, right, and still coming over here to support, and not putting me in a box, and making me have to just do one thing. We're gonna grow together, and we're just gonna do that, because I do feel like I was trying to kind of put myself, kind of narrow it down, and say that I'm gonna be talking about this, or I'm gonna do more of this type of commentary. But in reality, I'm interested in a lot of different things. Where you going, babe? Oh. I'm interested in a lot of different things, and so that's what we'll be seeing. But all that others, we're not featuring none of that. And I'm still gonna laugh, gag, and do whatever it is I want to do whenever I want to do it. And I'm still not gonna feature nothing that I don't want to feature. I ain't even being bothered with it. They gonna have to come see me in person. Period. What y'all think about Wiley stealing old maize and Fi is a whole trendsetter on these streets? Child, I wonder what made him do that. Heidi cried, make me whole again. Do it for me when Fi and liver fell out. Oh. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go get me some tea. Every time I get on here, as much as I like to talk, honey, My throat always gets a little scratchy. Steph says, "Thank you for being such a gracious host because everyone is not like that. I appreciate it." Oh, well, you're welcome. Hey, I try to be. I'm just being myself over here, honey. That's what I'm gonna keep continuing to do. I think it's crazy. Somebody gave Wiley that idea. I wasn't really watching Wiley today. I heard Heidi say that amazing came from BS and not Phi. But I don't remember that. I don't. Now, see, somebody else would have to confirm that or not. Do y'all remember that coming from VS? I didn't really watch VS a whole lot either. Like the highlights, I watched. Now, I watched when that whole IHOP gate. I did, but that was towards the end of her time on YouTube. The first part of it, I just kind of heard about her, and then towards the end, maybe the last few months, when the plot was thickening, I started, kind of peeping in over there. But it's a lot of these people that I've never really watched. Heidi being one of them. I've seen her on panels. I've seen her at the show and all of that, but I never really seen her like watch a lot of her content. But I mean, I know her. I see him. I know enough to be able to laugh, honey, when it's time to laugh. I am Brooke said Heidi is a fucking lie. A fucking lie. No BS coin. My stamina is amazing. Oh, okay. Okay. Kilolo says BS coin. My stamina is amazing. Right. Okay. And then Phi has amazing. Hmm. Child, listen. I can only imagine. I will probably. I don't even know if I want to click later on, or even tomorrow when because I do have to work tomorrow. Oh gosh. Tomorrow night. I come on tomorrow night. Yeah, because I have to work in the morning. But anyway, I don't even know if I want to go back and look because what I usually do is when I'm at home, I'll catch, the ones I want to catch. But I don't, I save other streams and stuff, all the catching up for sometime when I'm at work because I got some time I'll put my earbud in or something and listen in, catching up on stuff. But I don't even want to, I'm not even going to put none of that on my playlist, girl. Because the last time, y'all, that uh I listened to a whole panel after Fire had done, you know, set the streets on fire, child, it got nauseating. Like by the third person I clicked into, because I might be trying to be just, nosy and messy just to see what the response gonna be, child. Baby, it be making me almost want to throw up in my mouth. The hatred and the jealousy, and they be spinning they be backing each other up too. They be spinning, they be powering it's amazing. Now that's what is amazing, honey. These people' ability to hold on to that hate and spew that jealousy so eloquently and so with such perfect timing. If she did, it didn't take with me. That says, when you were you all around when VS scared the mess out of Heidi and Heidi called the police to her home? I don't remember VS saying that. I don't know. Somebody in the chat might can answer that. I was in Wiley chat when his people told him to trademark Amazing. Wow. At least that's the first place I heard it. I'm not say one here though. To be honest, I came at the beginning of the Tasha K Lovely Tea debacle. Oh, Fedora says if she did, it didn't take with her. Heidi ain't enough but a dirty dish rag. Ugh, just tacky. They act like it's cool to be jealous of someone. Yeah, that was a mess. Take it back, Kilo. It's all right. Oh, yeah, it's disgusting. It ain't nothing to watch. I probably will tune back into the beach sector if they start roasting and gagging and dragging again. Other than that, I'm cool on my channel, honey, laughing at the shit that we talk about, the little highlights, and watching QB and Fire drag. Child, I'm cool because it ain't even funny. And they switch when it's in the switch when it's on video, but they all use each other's catchphrases. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, exactly. They do. Everybody does. It's like because it's a cultural thing. When you're in a certain environment and you watching and interacting with certain people, you know what I mean. Certain sayings come out and it becomes a part of the particular group, or in this case, the particular sector. So I do agree with that. A lot of times, different catchphrases are used by different content creators. But honey, it doesn't. Listen, they don't have no shame. Like I got more about me than that than to continue. Now listen, y'all. Y'all know I'll click a link, child. I'll click a link. But I ain't about to chase nobody all around YouTube when it's already 50 people on the panel talking about the same person that I supposed to claim that I can't stand and it is so trash. I'm not about to keep clicking no links to have these conversations and just, ugh, it's sickening. It is sickening, but they all believe it. So that's why it's kind of a lost cause. I don't even bother with arguing with them no more. I ain't dropping down in no chats to be woo banging. I ain't saying shit because it ain't no helping them people. Ain't no changing their damn mind. Mm-mm. You'll just give yourself a headache. The only way to deal with them is whatever way you see fit and whatever works for you. So hey, if I deal with them the way she do, and I say, honey, handle them. You see, when I come out on their ass, I gotta be disrespectful and funky to them, or they don't understand. So it is what it is. It is what it is. People definitely teach you how to treat them. And these old jealous, hating ass people, they definitely taught me how to treat them. Honey, what to pay them with? You pay them with dust. Dust. But honey, it makes for interesting entertainment. Yes, it does. Uh-oh. I don't want to play that music. Hold on, y'all. Yes, Steph. I was there. VS and Heidi did skits on each other. Was amazing. I don't remember VS saying it either. Right. They look pathetic. They've been tag team 5 years and she's still on top. She doing it solo. Right. They crazy. I would have been shut up and moved on. That's just me personally. But like I said, hey, it makes it makes for good entertainment. Beatrice Mahogany said the lady VS was not always so evil. She gained so much hatred. Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But like Five Baby said earlier, honey, if you can just block their ass out and focus on the prize, it's an old nasty piece of coin to be made on YouTube, honey. And I'm definitely in my bag. I ain't thinking about these people. They can do they thumb gangster and all they want. Ain't none of them hoes gonna pull up, child. And if they do, it'll be dealt with accordingly. Anything beyond that won't be getting addressed by me. I don't owe them raggedy tell people nothing. We all done seen them. I might consider it had I not already been watching them for so long and seen they ass. Like Lenore told Jay Wilson, I see you. I see you. Ain't no way in the world y'all could make me feel bad about Shaq. Nothing. Okay, Miss Jill. Thank you. You prepping your look at Miss Jill, honey. She's all prepared. She's prepping her lunch for work tomorrow. I wish I that's what I need to be doing. Instead of always eating on the go. When it come time for lunch, hell, I haven't even thought about lunch. They don't want to prosper. They use their platform for hate. Just sad. Right. Right. Especially when like it's a old nasty piece of coin up here, honey. You just gotta work at it. You gotta build your platform like we see others do. You know what I mean? You gotta build, you gotta get better, you gotta work your craft. But at least even if they were up here hating, they shouldn't be listen, nobody in the beef sector, as deep as this shit is, all the doxing, you know how exposed you are dealing with these nuts. Ain't no way in the world I was gonna come up here and do this for free. I'm saying I fuck them. I ain't answering shit. They ain't questioning me about shit. None of that. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, I still very much, you know what I'm saying. They still gonna be talking. Now I ain't acknowledging their ass, but they still gonna be talking. And for that, for all the grief that you get over here, and you don't want to get paid for it, you even sicker. Cause why would you? Why? What would be the point? You just that fucking messy and that fucked up of a person that you willing to do it for free? Ah, Miss Jill says she been spending. Me too. I need to get off that too. Spending too much money out on lunch, and it's just healthier. Beatrice Mahoney says, I am Brooke. She used to play music and do hair, but she didn't get a lot of attention. My guess is the attention. You know what I think? And a lot of times you don't. Like I noticed that. Like now, I'm talking about something else. I'm not gonna get instantly 1,000, 2,000 views. Not at this point on my normal videos. But as I continue to work my craft and get better and better the platform, we'll attract people that are really interested in the channel and interested in what we bring to the platform, and it'll be what it is. The success ain't overnight. You got to work at it. But I'm going to remain true to myself. I ain't going to be up here pulling no stunts just for no attention. Jill said, I couldn't see myself talking about somebody day in and day out. Yeah, no, me either. Not especially somebody that I say I don't like. They spin all tails. And you know what else I think is so strange? I cannot listen. I don't believe sometimes when you be in a chat, let's say you over at Jay Wilson's or something or whatever, just pick one to have like a lot of people in their chat. They be 500-600 people in the chat. And I be thinking like, okay, the people that's chatting, they gotta be the ones that's, you know, fucked up in the head with some of the comments that I be saying and the shit the content creators saying. The ones that's in the bushes, these other 400 some odd people gotta be just spectating like myself. All this many people is not this fucking crazy. Because at this point, like I said, it's not a matter to me of right or wrong or who's right or who's better or who's not. It's a point, it's a point of okay, listen, we get it. Y'all the most bothered motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. Let it go. Hey Londo. Oh Lord, the hubby's out there in the living room singing, y'all. Not nastiness and evil, Fedora. Jay Weasel took the VS route when he lost his first channel and then came back the devil. Honey. Woo. Sometimes people are just being their true self, though. Look, we've been on here 2 hours again. Every time I look up, y'all, the time it's always so enjoyable chatting with y'all, and the time goes by so fast. I am trying to slim down the streams on the platform, because the really long videos people are not more apt to watch because they don't. A lot of people don't have a lot of time to be watching no 5, 4, 6 hour videos. So now that we are monetized, I'm going to try to trim the videos down some, so the streams will be getting shorter, but we'll still have our powwows, where we on here, because when we just in here kicking it, I like it, and that can go on for hours and hours. Government benefits. Hey sis, I got a question. What's your question? I might not have no answers, but you can ask it. Country Wisdom has a question yet. You do smell good, baby. Okay, V. Okay, just let me know. I'm free at night. Y'all see the troll come in here? Child, look, I am Brooks was on it. That whole sis. Don't the snake always come up to you in the form of a sis, honey? Yes. Trying to slither on in like we friends, child. Mm-mm. Hey, sis. Right before they bite your ass. Baby, bye. They didn't get the memo that coupon therapy ain't answering no motherfucking questions, baby. So country wisdom, you can go tell, right? Ain't that it? Keto love. Oh God. You know what? And I was getting ready to end my stream, but since they want to fucking play, I'ma play. Let's play. I don't give no fucks about none of what they talking about, y'all. I swear. They didn't get the memo. They didn't get the memo. Ain't gonna be no fucking interrogation over here. Ain't gonna be no justifying, no explaining. Ain't gonna be a damn thing over here. You can ask, but you probably won't get no answers. These people are absolutely crazy. I'm ashamed of myself that I even for 1 second might have even considered answering any of these stupid ass people's questions. I won't be answering no questions about my personal life. If you feel like you know something, then bitch, I guess that's what you know. How much is that gonna get you? So for what you know about me and $1, you'll have a whole motherfucking dollar to your name, bitch. That's it. That's it. That's all you gonna get out of it. Ooh, child, baby. And then she spelled typing too fast. Typing too fast. But yeah, Villanor, you can get with me tomorrow tomorrow night and then Saturday. I should be free. Yeah. These people is crazy. And you think I will be answering some questions to people like that? who want to troll somebody behind the black screen with a what I call it? What I called them earlier, y'all? Thumb gangsters. I think I heard V. Was that you, V? Know who called them thumb gangsters? Somebody. I heard. Yeah, thumbs, fingertips just raw. Child, they better find them something to do. Cause I'm definitely in my bag. They're not gonna be able to knock me off my square. I'm gonna get what I got coming. And ain't nobody that can take it from me, child. So that's just that. That's my little pep talk to myself. I already listen, I already had to talk with myself, trolls. Y'all ain't gonna be able to come and sway me at this point. I done already had the self-talk. You feel me? I'm motivated. Ain't no stopping us now. We coming up. Mm. Ain't no stopping us now. We're coming up. Mm. You. I forget the rest of the lyrics, y'all, but y'all know. Look at them, y'all. Okay, that's fine, V. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm in here blocking trolls, y'all. If somebody accidentally get blocked, it ain't my fault. They trolling me, y'all. Hey, sincerely blessed, how you doing? Right. Oh, that's even a better one, Fedora. How about that? We ain't even entertaining questions on this platform as it pertains to coupon, her life, her identity, anything that I don't reveal already. I'm not entertaining that shit unless you put it in a super chat. Now we might enter. Yeah, the sub thing is on Keto Low. They are subbing to leave the hate comment, child, and they staying in here at least a minute to make sure they get it. Let them listen. Let them have it. Oh, I might be able to see them from stream. Maybe so. That last one I blocked was Miss Tina Nosy Petty Bish Jones. I don't know who that is, child. I don't know what Miss Tina got going on and why she's so damn petty, honey. Why she decided to come over here fucking with me? But we just as petty. They pulling out all their troll accounts. It's probably just one person. The sub count is off. The chat it ain't on subs only. I thought it was. Now I could be wrong. Did I not go in there and do this? Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. I thought I did it, but yeah, I think they fans, whether they sub it or not, they still hold fans, or they wouldn't even be over here. I'm not talking to them. I don't think I can get if it ain't on sub only. I can't get into my laptop at the moment, so it's just gonna have to be what it is. If y'all not seeing the subscriber mode thing over on the side, then I probably don't have it on. It don't make me no never mind. It probably would reduce the amount of trolls, though. But I can't get in. I can't get into the laptop, so maybe we'll move it. Let's go see if it'll. They still putting that damn poll back up, honey. They knocked all my damn internet off. B. V, you going to Indianapolis tomorrow? Oh, hold on, y'all. I can check now. Every time I get to cussing this damn Wi-Fi out, it jumps back on. Let me hurry up before it go away. Well, I thought it was on. It still ain't letting me in, y'all. Beatrice said she had to wait 1 minute before she could type, and she's a new subby as of today. I guess as of this live. So hopefully, I don't know, y'all. I thought I had it on, but now it won't even let me in. It won't even let me into that part of the YouTube studio where you can check where you usually set it at. So I don't know, and that could have something to do with my Wi-Fi. Off topic: Oklahoma poised to ban abortion from fertilization. Oh, the subscriber count visible. No, the subscriber count isn't visible either, but the subscriber mode is. So they're literally going subscribing, waiting 1 minute, and then typing in the chat. So whatever. I'm gonna start acting like Solange and say, y'all can't talk to Beyonce over here. Right, okay? Okay? None of these bugaboos and these scallywags, they can't say nothing to me. They ain't nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Because my worst day, honey, is better than their best day. Period. I got everything I need over here. And ain't nothing they can do to me up on this internet that's going to affect anything in my life. I'm still going to be just loved, respected by my children and my family, cherished by my husband, honey. My booty going to still get rubbed at night, including tonight, you know. They still going to be over there miserable, going to bed trying to figure out what's going on with this lady who don't know them, who don't care nothing about them, okay? Who ain't losing the ounce of sleep over them. So it is what it is. Hey, Mogi.
You bought some money dollars from you.
The burger chicken joint. What you say, baby? For what? Oh, it's a nice night outside tonight, y'all. So I'm gonna come and sit out in the back. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but it still do feel good. Ooh, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Guess what I did? This is off topic too, Fedora. Hey, who's that? Street Gangstress Maryland, Sister Coupon. I discovered your channel from the black sector. I like your content. Hey, well, welcome. Yes, we gonna eat good. That's a definitely a requirement, Kilolo. I feel you on that. Hey, Onyx. It's gonna be 90 something degrees tomorrow and the day after, they said. 90 something degrees. Ooh, that's gonna be hot. I'm gonna be inside for the most of the day though. But still. And the crazy thing is it's gonna be 93, but it's probably gonna get back cold. I guarantee you we gonna have some more cold days here. And I mean not like freezing like 20, 30 degrees, but at least probably the late 30s, high 40s. It's gonna literally go from 93 to 45. Yeah, super chat questions will be reviewed for answers. That's what I meant to say too. If I didn't repeat it right, I'm sorry. Yes, it's beautiful at night out. I was enjoying it when I took out the trash. Sisters in the chat, how y'all doing? When it comes to the Kevin Samuels, I don't celebrate nobody dying, but I'm not gonna shed no tears over no sister hater. And that's respectful. I don't wish him no bad. Like I said, I come from a just the way I was raised. We don't speak ill of the dead because it is what it is. They've lived their life. It ain't no more to be said. Okay, so my grandmother said, "Don't speak ill of the dead because it's all over now. Ain't no more to be said." It's a wrap. I don't agree with his I call it rhetoric, but hey, I agree with his right to be able to speak it, but everybody don't have to follow it. My biggest thing, what I was saying was, and I stand on this, I believe still, as crazy as Kevin Samuel's rhetoric was, he had more integrity than Pastor Dickum down. Okay? Jamal passed around Ping Bryant. He's supposed to be a whole preacher out here, a whole man of God that's supposed to be held to a different standard than, let's say, a Kevin Samuels. So even trying to make that comparison was just odd to me. Jamal Bryant shouldn't know nothing about no Kevin Samuels, and nor should his Holy Ghost role and mothers of the church, honey. Not the mother board, the daughter board, the nurses aid guild, none of them. We want to adore me. Listen, all of that. Yes, Sister Coupon, I hear that. It's some foolish hoe that I lose brain cells listening to, but they are still got the right to speak. Absolutely. Iron Brooks says, I'll take Kevin before Jamal too. Right. At least, I mean, he was telling it, whatever it was, whether we liked it or not, it seemed to be his truth, and it is what it is. He wasn't out here being no whole false prophet, child. And most importantly, he wasn't professing to be a man of the cloth. Them line, the issue that I got with it is the blurring of the lines. The lines done got too blurry. Facts. Yeah, we can't be mad about Kevin's opinions. Right. Opinions are like another thing my grandmother said. Yeah, I got a whole lot of old sayings because I'm a very wise woman. Even though I'm still very young and luscious, everybody. Ooh, ooh, all these cars, honey. There's a lot of cars out tonight. Let me find me a spot away from all that noise. Okay, this might be better. Um, look, I lost my train of thought again. I was saying something about. Oh, I was saying I'm a wise woman. I sat at the feet of my elders, and I still do, even to this day. I seek wise counsel from wise people. Oh yes, Sister Steph. Well, sisters in the chat, as nicely as I can put it, we won't be hearing no more opinions from that man no more. Well, good evening, everyone. I got an early day tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Keep on streaming live from the middle of the street. Ain't that it, D? Ooh, y'all are so shady in here. Why y'all got to point out everything? I'm not in the middle of the street, y'all. I'm outside. I did walk out to the street, but Villador, why everybody had to know I was going to the street? I had to get something out of my car. It's usually real quiet though. Man, the street go dead and it don't be hardly no cars moving. And you can just sit out here and enjoy the cool breeze and look at the moon and the sky. Mm-hmm. Cubani's out there being luscious. Ain't it? Look, I be thank you, Miss Yield. Thank you for putting your card up, babe. Yeah, cause these lazy heifers, honey, at the end of the stream, Miss Jill, they all gonna leave it on me. That Onyx ain't gonna put up no extra card because she's still on sick leave, on light duty. You still on light duty, Onyx? Ain't it been 4 weeks? How many weeks did you have? 4.5 weeks. So you got about another half of a week. Onyx don't never like to put her cards up, honey. She'll throw, and she literally gonna throw one card up there. There's my card. I'm out. Kicking up all this dust. Yes, I dodge these vehicles running out in traffic, honey. Right? Uh, no, the thing is it's a good night out here, and people want to get on their bikes and shit. In my area, honey, we got some nice. This is a beautiful night. The weather is perfect. Well, at least it was. I done felt about 2 or 3 raindrops now, but still, my point is to say that there's a lot of niggas out, a lot of Negroes out right now, honey. They all in their cars, they all in their bikes. So y'all keep hearing it's extra loud. I'm really not in the middle of the street though. It's just a lot of people out still because it's a nice day. It's officially the beginning of our summer. Ooh, what is that? Oh, you had 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Oh, you got Onyx on sweep duty this week. All I'm gonna say is that the collection plate must be really hitting because he would need to put more bass in his voice for me. Ooh, yeah. We gonna leave that alone, honey. I don't even know because you know they kind of carrying on, be going on too. I ain't gonna put that on nobody. Yeah, I know. I felt 3 raindrops. Mm-hmm. 5 weeks. Listen, B, she ain't got no 5 weeks. It's been 5 weeks since the first week. Onyx Blue, listen, you don't understand light duty. Light duty mean you ain't gotta mess with nothing heavy, but you could at least sweep up the place. Can you grab the broom? Is there a broom on here? Hello? Can you sweep the floor, Onyx? That's what light duty is. It don't mean, suck up all the entertainment and then bounce. I done been on light duty before. Mm-hmm. Oh, she swept last week. B. Lenore. B. Lenore. 88 rule. The trainer. She is corporate, honey. B. Lenore is corporate. Am I violating? I want to make sure I'm following the guidelines, child. B. Lenore done came down and said, hold up. Ooh, y'all see how they teaming up on me? B. Lenore, you know Onyx ain't right. On the doctor's slip? Or did you just scan the doctor's slip in when she gave it to you? Did you verify? Mogi gonna do the bathroom. If you keep up, keep on. She may need to go on FMLA. Oh Lord, not FMLA, honey. You know people that have FMLA, they don't never come to work. They save up their FMLA time for all the times when you short at work or when it's a crap job or when don't nobody, it's something that don't nobody want to do. Then they call in for FMLA. Child, we don't offer no damn FMLA. Now I ain't gonna be able to do that. I can do temporary sick leave and light duty. I can approve you to miss up to 2 lives, right? And I can put you on light duty for up to 2 weeks. That's all this establishment. We don't have no FMLA. Can we opt out of FMLA? I'm Shoot. I think we need to have a meeting. You can't opt out of FMLA? Dang. I gotta give that for FMLA. Onyx, that's a shame you want to be milking the system like that. I used to work with somebody like you. Uh-huh. Heifer always had an FMLA emergency when stuff got thick at the job. FMLA. I think we need to revamp our policy. We're gonna have a meeting. We definitely gonna have a meeting. We're gonna have a meeting, honey. Something ain't clean in the buttermilk. And I just want to know, Devi Lenore, did you ever answer me? I don't even think she got a legit doctor's note. I'm like, now she said you keep harassing me. It's gonna be a hostile. It's a hostile environment. It's May turning. Oh Lord, you gonna report me to the EEOC? I'm causing. Oh Lord, it's always one in the bunch, ain't it? Got the benefits. We don't get to make up the rules. The government does. Her app is under review. I forget that. I think. Listen, she didn't even make it out of her 90-day probation. That should count for something. You hear Rita surroundings? Oh Lord, are you still going in on me, B? Fedora? Y'all is not right. Y'all girls, I swear. I swear. Where adore? Oh, adore me right behind you. You adore me. Your ass ain't too far from from Onyx. This is a right to work environment. V, tell them about employees got, honey. What y'all rights is? V Lenore, tell them what my rights is. Staring up shit in the break room. I'm uncomfortable because there's no creamer for my coffee. Okay. Now, adore me and Onyx, man. Listen, I think it might be some kind of clause to where I can deal with Onyx because I don't think Onyx actually made it out of her 90-day probation. So that should count for something, V Lenore. How you gonna immediately come use benefits and you just got the benefits? Bogey said y'all making the break room uncomfortable with y'all shenanigans. Y'all making the break room uncomfortable with y'all shenanigans, honey. It's a beautiful night. Riverscape is winding down. I came in the house. Y'all was dragging me so bad about my damn background. Child, I came on in the house. V said I was playing in traffic. No, I was in the streets, having a live in the streets. Somebody else said I was dodging cars in traffic. See, this why I don't have to listen to why I'm not going to listen to what nobody else outside this chat got to say about me, honey, because you ladies do enough. Y'all do enough. I ain't got time to be listening to nobody else. Every time I turn around, y'all got something to say. Pick me a good old man now. Kareem. Yeah, coupon, you have the right and the responsibility. You had impeccable time because every time these ladies start to cut a rug on me, you show up. Look at Kareem, got his cape on. The Lord, look at God, woke you up just in time to come save one of your favorite content creators, Coupon Therapy, because you know they in here cutting up. They out threatening to file claims on me and everything. That damn Onyx Blue, claims she got hurt on the job a few weeks back. Okay, brought in a note that said she was supposed to be off for 4 weeks, but honey, the 4 weeks then came and gone, and now it's supposed to be 5 weeks, and now she got B. Lenore backing her up, honey, as the head of HR, and they threatening to sue me for harassment, even though Onyx is the one who got employed Kareem. Now, mind you, she didn't even complete her probationary period. Okay, she instantly started using benefits. And now she's trying to extend them benefits. And what I'm trying to explain to Nora is that ain't no more benefits. And if Nora, everybody's taking up for Onyx for some reason, Kareem. That's what's happening right here. So we had our show. We spoke about um Pastor Jamal Bryant and Kevin Samuels, that whole debacle in the beginning of the live. Please feel free if y'all have entered the live now that we have went into our normal chat activities where we just socialize. That's what we're doing now. You know how, Kareem, you know how my live streams always go. They start with a purpose and then they go into us just kicking it. So this is the kick it time. And I was gonna be off of here a long time ago, but then they started trolling me, so I decided to stay. Oh Lord, all of them need to sign this paper. This is a warning. Kareem's on my side. Write them up. Do y'all did y'all hear him say y'all got to sign this paper? Finally, somebody that know what they talking about. V. Lenore is the first HR rep that I ever met that actually work hard for the employee, honey. Ain't no HR rep I ever met gave a damn about the employee. They always been trying to protect the company. Oh God. Look up and check out your new potential claims. I need a raise for helping a fellow coworker for taking on her duties. What? Keep on therapy. Onyx Blue has only been working at your site for a few weeks, but she's been employed by the corporate for much longer. Therefore, she needs to tell my listen. V. Lenore, did you in the HR training? In the training that you went to, did they not explain to you that as the HR representative for this company, your job is to protect the company? Even if you are masquerading around as the human resources department, but that human resources really meant AKA watch the company's back. Girl, did they leave that out of your training? So I guess my hands is just tied. So what the so you tell me everything I can't do. Can you tell me what I can do in my damn company? They didn't say they didn't read it. They didn't read. They didn't read it, Kareem. I think she would know given recent events. Lisa Nora said Onyx works for the tip agency and not directly for you at Coupon Therapy. So there ain't nothing I can do. There ain't nothing I can do. V Lenore, V Lenore. Did you miss that day of the HR training? That's all I want to know. V Lenore. V Lenore, she got all this information about protecting the employees. But I want to know what HR department actually, what company is out here training their HR department to actually work for the employees. V Lenore got the only specialized HR training in the world, honey. Where you do your training at, V Lenore? The Red Cross? Huh? The Latter Day St. Jude Hospital with the Latter Day Saints, child. How the hell she for the people? Honestly, how? Y'all, we all done had jobs before. You ain't never met no HR rep that's for the damn people. The HR rep is the one that actually reinforces the company's guidelines, honey. I done dealt with a lot of HR reps. I'm confused. I'm confused to trying right now. I see it. Onyx may need to take tomorrow off until we can figure this out. Now, Onyx need to grab that damn broom at the end of this broadcast and just sweep up because she's on light duty. That's as far as I'm willing to go with it. Then B. Lenore talking about she swept up last week, so I guess it's every other week light duty. Okay. Then you're not helping. I think we do need to have a private because I think listen, I'm gonna dig out that manual, the HR training manual. I'm gonna have to find it because I trusted you to run the whole HR department, V. Lenore. I didn't read it, but I'm gonna find it because I'm sure it's in there. It says, as the HR rep for this company, your job is to work for the company. Okay, you're supposed to make the employees think that you are human resources, right? To be a human resource for them, but in reality, you really just a human resource masquerading. Yeah, all of that. Okay. She's trying to save me from a corporate case, and then for all right, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I guess I'm kind of beating a virtual dead horse here. I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. But hey, y'all, I think for our next serious live stream, honey, when we talking about a topic like we did today, a different topic, I think I want to look into the TD Jakes and his daughter Cora Jakes and her husband, honey, the one she just got divorced from, child. Yes, it's heating up. It's a whole lot of going on with that story, child. You know they adopted the baby, right? The children that they had, and the mother of I think at least one of the children, girl, got a whole story. Okay. Supposedly, I don't know if they tricked her out the baby. Girl, I do not know. But it is juicy. So I think I might look a little bit into that and we can discuss it on the platform. Hmm. If Fedora agreed, Onyx Blue, LOL, no ma'am, but we have been watching you for the past few days and you have been taking long breaks and clocking in late. What's going on? See? Firefly, don't save her. So many violations. I'm about to go get your money. Onyx, so what you gotta say about that, V Lenore? I know there's a loophole. Where is the loophole, V? Hmm? We got a loophole. If she's working through a temp service and she ain't through her probationary period at this location, even if she had been with another location, right? I don't feel like she should be able to come in here and cash in on day one on all of her benefits and use the FMLA, and then you not be able to do nothing for the company. Oh Lord, Firefly gonna be her attorney, child. So just me and Kareem, we are the only company men. Well, I'm a woman, but you know what the saying, company men. We the only company men in the building. What? I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Even my HR rep is for the people. Child, how am I gonna have a successful corporation and the whole corporation is for the people? That's all right. I'm telling y'all, V Lenore got her HR training from the Red Cross, from the Church of the Latter-day Saints, Jehovah's Witnesses, some damn body. It wasn't corporate America. Me and my team stronger at Fire 5, V Lenore, coupon therapy. You may one day. I see. I'm throwing in my white flag at this moment. Me and Kareem, we gonna go. We gonna go after this. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a meeting and we're gonna figure this out. Cause clearly ain't nobody working for the company but me and Kareem. Okay. Yeah. Kareem said he's staying with the company. Period. Period. I'm gonna let y'all have this one though. Onyx, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Only because, you know what I'm saying? V Lenore is the authority at this point. So I'm gonna go with what she say, but I'm gonna do my research. See, because when I thought that when what had happened was I had got V Lenore and I thought she would handle all that. So I didn't bother reading the manual. So that's my bad. But I think me and Kareem, we gonna break out the manuals, okay? And we gonna read them. Because I'm not buying it. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying sincerely, but V Lenore is not acknowledging the 90-day probationary period, honey. She she's saying, so wait, the real pastors out here doing the most again. Yes. Yeah. In the beginning of this, Kareem, we talked about who I like to call. Look, I know they probably tired of me saying this, but I can't help it. Every time I think of them, I say Pastor Jamal Dick 'em down Bryant, honey, aka known as Pastor Pass Around Peen. Honey, Jamal been slinging holy peen, tainted holy water since the 99 and the 2000. Okay. Hey, Sarko knows. Ooh, V's on her community board. That's cold for she finna fire you and get a nice white lady. I need a company lady. I need a company lady. Yeah. I thought V Lenore was white when I heard her, y'all. Child, imagine my surprise, honey, when she get fired up that live stream and said, I is black. I said, ooh, ooh, we's in trouble. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Uh-uh. Sarconos, let me tell you what you missed, girl. Well, besides the Jamal Bryant stuff. Onyx Blue in here again. We had a debate about Onyx Blue being on sick leave, child. And I was of the opinion that Onyx Blue was still in the probationary period and had already been on sick leave. And the sick leave was supposed to be for 4 weeks, okay, when it started. Then it turned into light duty. Now she's talking about she got 5 more weeks. D. Lenore, who is our HR representative, she done decided that Onyx Blue, honey, not only am I harassing her Onyx Blue, okay, but Onyx Blue got all kind of benefits I don't know nothing about because she's supposedly been working for corporate. Child, it's a whole setup in here, Sarcono. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing the T. Let me get me another device and see what in the world's on V. Lenore's community board. Hmm. Oh shoot, my little device is about to die. See how they treat life, right? There's only room for one. Bye said I was gonna fire V. Lenore and get a nice white woman. Honey, I said I thought V. Lenore was a nice white woman. Ain't that what they had said? When I heard her, honey, I thought she was a white woman. Gossiping about your business. What am I supposed to be looking up, y'all? Oh, V. Lenore's. I will be on sick leave. What? Oh God, Kareem, we're gonna need to do some recruiting, Kareem. Everybody just got hard over here, and now everybody want to cash in their damn benefits all quick, having plastic surgeries and back injuries and shit. Really? We the people is for the people. Yeah, that's what V. Lenore said. Sarconos, have you ever met Sarconos? Have you ever met a HR rep that was for the people? Clearly, V. Lenore missed the day of training, okay, where we explained to her that yes, HR is supposed to be for the people, but that is really a myth, right? That the HR rep is really there just to explain the company's policies for the people. Everybody want to go on sick leave. Mm-mm. I'm about to get to V. Lenore's community board, honey. V. Lenore, she only half working, honey, because she's working at community board. She probably ain't even near here listening at the moment. Let's see what V got going on, baby. Is V gonna come and read? V. Lenore, is you gonna come and read somebody, honey? V, is you gonna give us a video or not? You might just want to stay on the community board, huh? Keep them pressed. Wait, I don't see nothing else. V, I thought you said you just posted. Am I missing something? I seen something from 2 hours ago. Oh. I like California girl's comment. She said, V, sometimes I believe we are being exposed to the conversations that carry on between the passengers on the short bus Just put a slide over their bull, place it under the microscope, and observe. We will never get this close to it again, especially in any corner of our reality, even if we use a flashlight. I like that. Now I'll keep on therapy. That's at Valerie. That be running errands on the job and double dip. Baby, child, Miss Valerie will be in here, honey, and I have to go looking for her with a flashlight, all in the chat. Mm-hmm. Drop them eyes down on Miss Valerie, honey. Miss Valerie be doing her thing. Yeah, double teaming. But see, look, if you can be smooth like Miss Valerie, that's what I'm saying. Miss Valerie, she still be doing her job though. Fight, snitching on Miss Valerie, honey. Miss Valerie still be doing her job. She ain't in here complaining. When it's time to put the carts up, she gone and put the shit up, even if she is working two jobs. So that's why I don't understand. Onyx ain't even barely working this one job. Yeah, V be chopping them down, don't she? Get you all the way together in the most elegant way. Leland, I heard what you said on your last video, and I ask that you keep going. Please do not quit. Please see it all the way to its completion. Yes. But Dorset, I'm just going to stay in the back with my head down after I get these cards and punch out. Oh, yo, it's crazy. It's time for me to prep for bed now, y'all. I got to go to work in the morning. I got to go to work in the morning. So we going to prep coupon therapy for bed. And then when I'm ready to go to bed, I'm going to end this live stream, honey. So y'all get y'all excuses ready already. I know it's going to be a chat full of excuses. And Sarkonos, I'm going to need you to file your paperwork with V. Lenore. We need at least 30 days notice to approve any absences. Valerie be taking sure. Ah, I swear. Adore me. What? Listen, I'm gonna tell Valerie when she get back. Miss Valerie is busy this evening, but I'm gonna tell Valerie when she get back. No, I didn't read. No. That's for. I thought you. I'm gonna have to find. That's okay. I'm gonna put. I'm looking for. Nope. I gotta find it. Oh, okay. You damn Skippy. I got the F away from you. Somebody said, I think you missed the point, sis. Heidi, you could never stand near me, let alone be anywhere with me. You've always known I was Fake Nation. This is not a newsflash. Girl, bye. Little girl, she totally missed the fact that she co-signed the live of me reading the man whose panel she was on earlier. Fake and phony at its best. Honey, V. Lord, and it's stuff like this, y'all, that actually made me decide that, baby, I ain't answering no questions. I wouldn't give a damn if they dug up my old relatives twice removed, honey, and got the bone marrow out of their bones. I won't be answering nothing for these psychopathic, jealous ass nuts up here. These people are crazy. I don't owe them shit. I'm not about to answer shit for them about my life. Only questions I'm asking is in person, honey. Say it to my face. Ask me if who you think I am. If you so sure about that, come on, walk your happy ass over here, okay? Tap me on my shoulder and make me know that you know who the fuck I am. Other than that, I'm going to stay in this bag and I'm going to stay ignoring their ass. And they can do whatever they want to do. I won't be answering no questions over here. They're dumb. They're dumb. All that eloquent speech that D Lenore, you know what I'm saying, she gave them, all that we see how classy D was. Those of us who got common sense, okay? We know what's happening here, but they don't. So I'm going to continue to address my people, and I'm going to leave them, as California Girl said, honey, on the short bus. Ain't no pleasing these people, and I'm not going to try. And they not entitled to know a motherfucking thing about me. Nothing. Not while they all sit behind, uh, you know, being keyboard gangsters anonymously. Child, bye. Bye. I wouldn't give a damn what they say. They're dumb. I hate the fact that I even for 1 second entertain the fact of even entertaining anything they might have to say. So yeah, y'all, I thought about it. I revisited it, and it still spooked them. I ain't answering shit. They ain't got nothing to say to me. They're dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. They just mad and all in their feelings because Phi Babe been eating their ass up and they can't take it. So they wanna take it out on anybody. If I did not work from home, I would need several weeks before going back. What? Since I work from home, I have to stay off of my laptop for 10 days. It's okay because we go ask everyone to meet us in the morning tomorrow. But you gotta admit, B responses are funny because she is making them look. Yeah, I know. I know. She better shake her purse for roaches before she come back over here. See, that's how Epidural is gonna make it to retirement and pension. Exactly, Firefly. Keep your head tucked, put your shit clean, your workstation up, and punch out. That's how you keep going with the company. Some of these people don't understand. There was a Zoom today. No, there was no Zoom today. Not that I know. Was there a Zoom today? Did I miss the Zoom? IDO is not worthy. She and them rock hard 80 cities can kick the boulders that are in her chest. The window lickers are still, honey, they don't listen. They on their last leg, Kareem. You know how they do. They go through phases. They get all riled up on their platform and then they group up and they go from panel to panel to panel to panel and they all talk about the same thing on different panels and they rehash the same shit and they get up there and they think they spill the same hatred and the same jealousy and they not shamed about it. Like I would be shamed. Then that's one thing I might be shamed about. If I was around here chasing around, excuse me, somebody who ain't paying me no attention, watching somebody's money that ain't paying my bills, that might make me shame. Anything beyond that, I ain't shamed about shit. But I can use my iPad and phone, I think. I have a feeling I'll be on strong meds for a while and incoherent. Well, girl, honey, just show up if you can. But I might need you back before 10 days, though. Can we do like 7 days? You know y'all run everybody away. Y'all run everybody away, child. Beatrice came in. She probably dropped in for the Jamal, Bryant, Kevin Samuels talk. But that was ending. And then y'all got on y'all bullshit. And so that's where we been at. Y'all know how y'all do. Before we end the live, we gotta you know, address all the employee complaints and grievances, child. And it's always Onyx. But I'm gonna leave that alone because my HR rep already told me that my HR rep already told me that I was kind of, I was pushing it, supposedly, honey. Somehow I'm the one that's in the wrong. Hmm. At least that's what they had said. But so honey, me and Kareem, we gonna read the manuals tonight, and we gonna get back with y'all in the morning because I don't think that's accurate. I think our HR rep then went rogue. I will probably be going under the knife in July, August, so I have time. Oh, okay. Well, you got time. You're gonna be out of your probationary period. Thank you for giving. See, honest, this is what you have to do if you want some time off. Okay, and you don't want to get rolled up, and you want to stay in good standing with the company. You let us know ahead of time. You see how Sarkonos did that? She let us know so we can pre-plan for her procedure, honey. Although we do hope that your surgery goes well, and we will be praying for you all the way through, and we will be so happy when you come back, Sarkonos. Now that damn onyx, honey, we done already prayed you through. Your back should be healed. I don't know why you ain't came back to work. I just want to do my yab. Yes, Kareem, you have to show us that information about dealing with doxing. Although like I said, we not even featuring the shit over here, but I definitely will be working in the background, and that information might be beneficial to me to go with the information that I already have. Sarkonos, are you gonna come out with some extra layer of boobs and booty? Huh? Oh, you email me? Okay. Thank you, Kareem. I haven't checked my email yet today. Ooh, I had emailed. Who else did I email today? I'll have to wait. Wait till I get off of here to check it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sagittarius Queen. If you're in here, baby, I did get that. This. Okay. She probably was already in here. And Miss Valerie, she called in, honey. Miss Valerie is at her at a graduation. Congratulations to Miss Valerie's family. Oh. Thank you, Kareem. That is good information. I see what you're saying. Yes, makes sense to me. It definitely adds a layer of. I'm going to share this with V Lenore as well. And Sarkonos wants you to. I don't want to say it out loud. I know I can talk to V on the back end. I'm removing boobs and getting a tummy tuck, but I was so proud. He said I don't need a lift. These biggins is still perky. Uh oh. Yeah, I'm gonna share. Did you also I'm gonna forward this to V Lenore if you haven't forwarded to her already. I'm gonna forward this email to V Lenore. Let me see. I know I got V's email in here. V, I'm sending you the email. Oh Lord. I'm trying to send you the email. Soon as I can get in my email. It said that it would. I drafted it and I hit send and it said offline. Will send when back online. So I don't know. Right, Sarkonos. Right? I'm with you, Fedora. Can you donate some of that extra, especially if they good and perky still, child? Honey, perky. If you can keep perky boobs as we age, that's almost like having what's that lady's name that had the remarkable DNA, Henrietta Lacks, that had them cells, them regenerating cells, them the kind of boobs Sarkonos got. They gonna be Sarkonos boobs. That they gonna take that tissue, honey. We need to duplicate that. Neither nor I probably it probably won't happen till this summer. I just had my consultation today. My insurance is paying for the reduction, so it's a process. He says he may be able to get them to pay for a tummy tuck too. Uh-oh. Sarkonos, one man's trash is another man or woman's treasure. Let's put Onyx Blue on office duty. No, 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 no. She can't be at my desk. Oh, you have some time left. Let us know when it's scheduled so we can send more concentrated frequencies. Absolutely. Oh, Mogi, congratulations. Your daughter's graduation is tomorrow. Yes, Fedora, my breasts are so dense. I have to get mammogram and sonogram every year. Oh, Billy's on the side of the people. We are Kareem. Don't ask her no more. I don't know. We're gonna have to retrain V. Congratulations to all the graduates. Yes, yes. We love to see our people doing big things, honey. We is educated. We is educated. My niece is graduating with a C. What? Why you have to put with a C, Sarkonos? Honey, everybody ain't A students. Yeah, is that what that means when you have to go back for your mammogram? That your breast is dense? I had to do that too. I got my first mammogram uh last year, and then I had to go back. They sent me a letter, almost scared me to death. You people are not going to be able to keep employees if you keep treating them the way you do. Oh, anyway, y'all, it's been real. I'm gonna go ahead. I got to get to bed. I got all my work clothes. Look, I took a page out of Miss Jill's book and I decided to prep for tomorrow while I was on the live with y'all. So I am happy to say that I have got my work clothes ready. I got my night clothes laid out. All I need to do when I get off this live, I'm gonna jump in the shower and it's time for bed. I got approved for a reduction. However, I haven't scheduled it because I'm a little nervous. I don't go back. I have to get two procedures at the same time. Look, we had a C president not so long ago. Exactly, Firefly, honey. Everybody, listen. We all learn at different levels, and everybody's not an A student. That C was a mistake. Kareem said you said. Kareem, you sound like. Good night, everyone, and have a blessed night. Yeah, okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and put our carts up. I know we had a little confusion. So as to take up for the extra slack, okay? Can everybody just throw like one extra card in to take up the slack for our employees? We having a little employee, I don't know what it's called, but we will be back on track. We're having a mandatory meeting And we're gonna get all this worked out. But in the meantime, in between time, okay, Onyx still put one card up. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All that typing Onyx could do to explain her illness, right? Could have been used on putting at least one extra card away. I don't know what to do with these people. We have got to delegate better, Kareem. It's the delegation. It's the delegation for me. My niece had a 4.0. I was trying to say BS in cybersecurity. Oh, she had a 4.0 GPA. Oh, we thought she was graduating with a C. Onyx's cards and my cards. Look at y'all. I love the way y'all take up for. We all take up for each other, child. You ain't coming for nothing over here. We gonna even turn on each other for each other. I can't get into my other device, so I really, and this is not after I did all that bitching and complaining. I'm the one who can't put no cards up tonight, y'all. I don't think I have any connection on my laptop, so I can't go back into YouTube. So can somebody grab my cards too? Oops. Onyx. Oh, Onyx. You want some overtime? Yeah, we gonna be all the way together tomorrow. Tomorrow night when I come on, we won't be having these same problems. I guarantee you. Yeah, because morale is down. Sarkono said C's are not in her DNA, honey. Fedora, they do mine on the same day. Wow. No, I had to go back. They didn't do mine on the same day. Insubordination. Is that the word you were looking for? Yes. It very insubordinate. That's what I was looking for. Hell no, your cards will be right in the parking lot waiting for you tomorrow, boss. Look, V. Lenore. V! Yes, I know it's not against company policy to offer overtime. Now, geez, this must be that new age corporate stuff. Oh God, you get the mammogram first, then walk to the next room and get the sonogram. Ooh wee. Well, thank God they've all been, negative. So that's good. It's a little hassle, but better safe than sorry. Onyx, you ain't quit. How dare you? You quit? Onyx don't quit. She'll be back tomorrow. She just saying that. Onyx is just trying to saying anything um she don't want to do. She's just trying to get out of anything for work for the day. She don't really quit, y'all. She'll be back. That's how she is. Anything that'll get her off work and out of doing the work, child, she's gonna use it. I already know Onyx, but Onyx is definitely coming back. She's faithful like that. Chilton Breast Center. Is it illegal to ask her to work overtime when she's unrestricted? Okay, look, y'all. Listen. Good night. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. I have to go to bed so I can work in the morning. Oh, and we need to read these HR manuals, honey, because this whole little setup that I got just done went crazy. But anyway, I love y'all. I love y'all. But your girl got to get some sleep. Last week, when I had to go to work, I got so caught up in that live, I went to sleep. I think I went to work with 3 hours of sleep and did a 12. It was crazy. It was crazy. But it's been a pleasure, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you have not. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified the next time we go live so you can join the conversation. All right? I love y'all. Even you, Onyx. Uh-oh, her meds kicked in. Circonos. Right on time. Right on time. Oh, Kareem. Hold on, y'all. This is very, very important before I end. This is the last comment. Kareem said, if you quit, you will not see your last check. It's in our contract. So that's up to you, Onyx. Now you think about that. All y'all think about that before y'all just want to up and quit. You will not be getting played. Okay? Period. Bye.